San Luis County's best country, Cat Country 96. Good morning, Chad and Andy here, the Good Time Gang.
It is a Wednesday morning. Today is May 2nd. We are about 6 days away from a pretty cool event coming up.
Yeah.
At the...
Yeah, she says.
Templeton Performing Arts Center. We have three ladies in who are, I think they've wet their pants just thinking about Raul Malo being here. You say the name and they swoon.
I know, you say Raul and it's just, the eyes go. And
yeah, it's
they
the Raul
just,
drool that they're doing.
They flutter just a little bit. Maria Carroll and Susan Marple and Kathy Clarke are all in. And all three working on a pretty big project, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
First of all, tell us about the concert. Give us all the details so if anybody wants to go to the concert, they know where to go to get tickets and things.
Okay, the concert is Monday at 7:30, Monday, May 7th at the Templeton Performing Arts Center in Templeton. And tickets are $30, and they can order them online at templetonpac.org, or they can call Susan Marple at 434-5865, or they can come into the high school to the ASB office and purchase the tickets.
All right. Now, we need to get at least another 100 or so tickets sold.
That's correct.
Okay, so we can do that in the next 6 days without any trouble.
Yes, we can.
Or the next hour.
Or the next hour, yeah.
That'd be nice. That would alleviate a little heart flutter if we do it in the next hour or so. Yeah. But tell us a little bit, as Raul Malo's #1 fan here. He made a little change in the past few years in terms of the style of music he's doing. Of course, we talked to him, last week?
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, he was fantastic. I got to tell you, that's probably one of the easiest interviews we've ever done because, he was so nice and, he wanted to talk, which is great. But, yeah, we probably know him best as the lead singer for the Mavericks, who were, no slouch band at all.
They were a lot of fun. They were lots of fun. Saw them. I've been a fan of his since 1994 when It's a Crying Shame came out, and I love the Mavericks, but I had their CDs and played their CDs, but when I saw them for the first time in concert, I became an obsessed fan. That's when it tipped me over the edge. He's got such a beautiful voice and so much charisma on stage, and puts on an amazing show with such a variety, a lot of different music, and it's just a lot of fun.
Now we didn't really get much into it when we talked with him on the air, but I think that's probably one of the reasons he branched out on his own is because he does like so many different genres of music.
That's correct.
And, when you're playing in a country band, the fans expect you to stay pretty country. But, if you like other types of music, and he and I like a lot of the same stuff.
Yes.
And so as a solo artist, he's been able to branch out and do several different types of music.
He has. He worked with Los Super 7, and he did a solo CD of Spanish music called Today. And then he put out his most recent CD is You're Only Lonely, which was all covers of romantic ballads, which I think showcases beautiful voice, and got rave reviews for that, called the most romantic album of the year, and baby making music and all kinds of stuff like that.
Baby making music.
That's
wow.
She says, I don't write those. I just read them, okay? It says right here. It says
right there.
Yeah, it says the best makeout album of the year for music lovers only.
One of the best.
That says nothing about baby making music.
Oh, no, it does say that. It does say that.
Oh, my gosh, Maria, come on.
No, this is Turn Down the Lights music, seriously baby making stuff. That was the Cincinnati City Beat.
Oh, well, it must be true then if they said it in Cincinnati.
Now, he also...
And the Washington Post says anyone in search of sophisticated makeout music should snag Malo's album post-haste.
See, now I wonder why the ladies are all just... All a tither when it comes to Raul Malo.
All a tither.
All a tither.
A tither or something.
Oh, do you want to hear this? This is a review of You're Only Lonely, and they said, born with one of the smoothest, most seductive voices in popular music, the Mavericks' Raul Malo is a classic phone book singer. Husky 40-year-old who can croon the Yellow Pages and have you naked by the time he gets to air conditioning contractors.
You
know what? I have to disagree with that. I like his voice, but I'm not undressing for Raul Malo.
It's starting to get a little warm in here. Now, personally, I haven't heard all the songs.
I'm just thinking about it. They really are getting it.
They're all fanning themselves here.
Wow.
Now, I got to hear some of the cuts from the brand new unreleased album yet, and that's the one I'm pretty excited about. Oh, yeah. He's got a little swing to him. We're going to play a cut for you right now. Now, which one are we playing, Chad?
I would like to play Now and Then. There's a Fool Such as I.
There's a Fool Such as I. And
Good
so
choice.
on the new album, It's a lot of older country remakes that he put a little swing to.
Country standards, you can't really call them remakes because they got mallowed.
They did.
They did. Here's an example. Here's Fools Such as I and Cat Country 96. Now, see, I like that sound.
Oh.
I can do without the air mandolin on the end of that one, but other than that...
Actually, that was air guitar.
It was air guitar.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Your air guitar and your air mandolin get a little confusing.
Well, it's a
from time to
smaller
time.
guitar.
You're tuning them both the same, aren't you?
Yes.
All right. That's, I thought, what the problem was. Raul Malo going to be here next Monday night.
Yes, May 7th at the Templeton Performing Arts Center.
Now, you said this is one of the first big acts that you've had into the
This is our
Performing Arts.
first outside entertainer, and we have a beautiful venue. A lot of people don't even know it exists. It's on the high school campus. It seats 340 people, and it's pretty steep stadium seating, so every seat in the house is a beautiful, perfect view of the stage, and you feel like you're up close and personal. It's a very intimate venue.
That is very true. Now, I've been lucky enough to be able to perform on the stage a couple of times and see some events there also. And as far as a performer goes, it is fantastic. And you're right. The seats are, like you said, really steep stadium seating so that you feel like you're right there.
Even if you're in the top row. It's a beautiful venue, And we are just so incredibly excited that he's coming all the way here from Nashville to our little town of Templeton. And we have fans coming from all over the state of California and actually western United States. We have Montana, Arizona, Nevada, and one lady that's coming as far as Pennsylvania.
Wow. Now, Susan, tickets are still available, correct? With 340, they could sell out before everything's all said and done.
That's what we're hoping for.
A little bit closer to the microphone there. And tell us again where tickets can be purchased.
You can go to the templetonpac.org. That's templetonpac.org.
Okay.
Online, and you can do that through Saturday. Sunday, Monday, you will have to either come to the high school to buy their tickets. They're $30 a ticket, or they can call us at 434-5865.
Yeah, don't wait till Monday night and show up and expect to get a ticket. It's not going to happen.
No, because the concert could very easily sell out, but you do still have some that you can get right now. So again, give them a call. We're going to talk more with ladies here in just a little bit. Again, next Monday night, Raul Malo, live in concert at the Templeton Performing Arts Center. St. Louis County's best country, Cat Country 96. Good morning, Chad and Andy here, the Good Time Gang. We've got Maria and Susan and Kathy in from Raul Malo's fan club, I think.
They are the Malo Mamas.
That's what
The
we are.
Malo Mamas.
We are.
I like that.
Mamas.
Okay, now I have to play a song.
Yeah, and every time you play a Raul Malo song, they become marshmallows.
It does. It starts heating up in here just a little bit. After hearing all those reviews about making out and baby making, I have got to play a cut from this album. Just to see what
this
it's
would
like.
be a good Friday, make a new Cat Country listener CD to
It would. To take it home on Make a New Cat Country Listener Day on Fridays.
On Fridays.
All right, so we're going to play cut number 12, which is actually a duet with Martina McBride. Here's Raul Malo. This is called Feels Like Home from the album You're Only Lonely. This is the Hot Making Out album here. Cat Country 96. Okay, to get you in the mood?
Not when you look at me like that. No, now I'm just scared.
Okay.
I hate it when you do that.
I had to call my wife in the middle of that song, okay?
Yeah.
And
she said, could you call me later? I'm listening to this song.
Yeah, no. All right,
That's great.
Raul Malo from the You're Only Lonely CD, or they say one of the most romantic making out CDs that you could ever pick up.
Well, see, now you couldn't get any better than, singing with Martina McBabe.
Yeah.
On that one.
That's pretty good.
Now, think Roy Orbison for the new millennium. I mean, that's how I think Roy Orbison had one of the greatest voices ever, and I hear a lot of that in Raul's.
Oh, yeah.
Very pristine singing voice, isn't it?
It is very, and such a range and
Liquid Velvet.
Yeah, Liquid
you go.
Velvet. Now, Kathy, you got to see him for the first time at the fair last year, didn't you?
Oh, yes, it was outstanding.
And it converted you to a Raul Malo fan.
Oh, you bet, in a heart.
In a
Got
heart.
the first song into it, and I was...
She was funny though. Every song she kept saying, "Oh, now this is the sexiest song I've ever heard," and then the next song would come on. No, this song is the sexiest song I've ever heard. I was like, "Shut up!" So I could just listen to the song.
Now he's going to be here again live in concert on the 7th, which is
May 7th.
next Monday night.
Yes.
Tickets are available at Templeton.
Templeton High School at the ASB office or templetonpac.org.
And that's TEMPLETON PAC.org.
Yes, $30.
They can get tickets at $30. That's a great deal too.
for a great concert, that's nothing.
When you get a first class MC as part of the package too.
That's
We've
right.
got-
That's right.
Chad will
Let's
be
don't
there
forget to
emceeing.
mention Chad Stevens will be
He's
there.
getting a little agent. All right. So, ladies,
I'm getting what?
I wanted to
Did you say I'm getting an agent or Asian? What did you say?
You're getting an agent. You're getting an agent. That's what it was. Yeah, no, it was definitely an agent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming in and telling us
welcome.
more about the concert. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Thanks for having us.
I know it's going to be a great show on Monday night. Take a towel with you, okay?
That's it. A fan.
Several.
It's going to be a
Chad,
zesty
beware.
show.
That's
it will be.
We will have fans with us.
Yeah, it will be a zesty show. All right, don't forget that's coming up on Monday, May the 7th. It's 8:35. It's time to find out what's happening in the news once again here on Cat Country 96.